that. You make like a lot of your own instruments and wire them up and stuff. I mean, I find it quite hard to imagine what exactly do you make? Is that you manufacture your own instruments? What kind of stuff is that?
Well, I used to like just make like the odd boxes to do sort of effects and stuff like that, but now it's just all with computers and stuff. So I just get like write some programs and stuff. But I get like some friends off the internet that help me out like writing software and that. So I get a lot of people to do it for me these days, which is well lucky.
So are you a bit of a nethead as well then?
Yeah, it's wicked. I love it. Can't get off it. Yeah, decent.
Got like at any given time you've got about 150 hours of music in the can kind of thing.
Oh, yeah,
is that
definitely.
true?
Yeah, well, you know, it's practically all I do every day, just make music, so just got loads of it.
So what's going to happen? I mean, is it kind of going to stay there? Is there lots of stuff that you think, no, I don't want to release it, or do you think it's all going to come out one day?
No, it'll never all come out. It's too much. So it's just whatever. I don't know. I usually get friends to decide what I put out.
So what about, because on the remixing front, your remix often, I mean, they don't seem to have anything to do with the original. And is it also true, that story with the Lemonheads, that you actually kind of bashed out the remix while the bike courier was waiting for it? Is that
No, I didn't do it while he was there. I completely forgot I had to do it, and he was rang the doorbell, and I was like, oh shit, I haven't done it. So I just like went and like looked through all my DATs and gave him a track basically in about 10 minutes and taped it off.
Just one of those 150 hours worth of music, so it does come in handy one day.
Yeah, I didn't use it anyway, but I still got paid, so that was cool.
So what do people kind of expect it now of you, don't they, when they give you a track, but they kind of know, oh, he's just going to give us a brand new track in return?
Yeah, I thought I'd probably, because I wasn't really into doing it, but people like offer me to do them all the time still, like, more than ever, so I must be doing something right, I suppose.
What about Mike Flower Pops? What did he think of the remix you done for him?
Where did it what, sorry?
You did a remix for Mike Flower Pops. What did he think of that?
He loved it, I think.
Yeah.
He's dancing in his living room to it. So.
He's cool. And what about because, well, I don't know whether everyone at home knows, but On was actually directed by Jarvis Cocker. That's quite a mad one.
Yeah, I know. He's just a bit of a film head in his spare time.
And it's also true that lots of film got lost and they actually had to kind of like loop what they had. Is that true? It is very Jarvis Cocker because he seems to lose everything all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's little looped bits, but it's all pretty fresh, I reckon, all the way through. I really like that video.
Let's go and watch that for a minute. Actually singing, right, on the Milkman track. Is it something you're going to do more?
Yeah. So, yeah, I quite like my voice, actually. I got into it in the last week, so I think I will. But I'm into, like, spectrally extracting, like, famous people's voices and, like, mapping it onto my own voice. So you just get this weird, like, mutation voice of, you know, like mine and someone, like, really recognisable. Sounds pretty good.
So basically you're using even voices as instruments and playing around with it and seeing what else you can do with that.
Yeah. I've got, like, a computer to sing as well. I'd be quite into having a sort of hit with a computer voice, like a character as the main sort of personality.
Yeah.
It'd be quite fun, I reckon.
It's good enough ideas. What about you did an advert for Pirelli? What's your criteria for that? I mean, when will you do, you know, music for adverts or for films or anything? I mean, is it a money thing or is it a fun? Well, you know, how does this work?
It's like whenever, you know, someone asks me to do an advert, if I've got time, I'll do it, basically. I do loads of them, but they never use them because they always can't get their heads around what I've done. And like one of the ones I did a while ago, they just kept sending the DAT back to the record company saying there was something wrong with the DAT, and they like sent it back like 4 times, and then in the end they realised that's what it was supposed to sound like. I thought their DAT had broken.
Those kind of people just have no idea, do they? They just go, oh yeah, that name, heard of that name, yeah, cool, yeah, cool, let's get him. Oh gosh. And is it true, by the way? Is it true that your neighbours are trying to evict you?
Yeah, they all hate us. They just make too much noise for our roads, basically, and they've just started a hate campaign against us, and they're like throwing rocks through our window and putting posters up in the street, and like getting people to phone up the council and complain about us and stuff.
Well, they must think you're a bit odd. Also, you've got a tank, haven't you? Have you still got that tank?
Yeah.
You drive through the road with that as well, going, if you come to my house once more, I'm going to shoot yours down, or what?
No, I keep the tank in Wales. I don't bring it down my road. Cause
it'd be cool though. Why don't you do it?
I'd love to do it, but just all the kids around my area would just like saw the machine gun off the first day, and they'd probably like use it because it works.
No.
Yeah.
Now, you also had a mad collaboration with Philip Glass. You did Quatsi. I don't even know if I say it right. Mad classic film. That's a bit of a mad one. Are you planning on doing any more mad collaborations like that?
Not planning. Well, I'm sure I'll probably do some.
Yeah.
I never really plan any of them. It's just something that happens. Yeah. But I'm sure I'll probably do some. Yeah.
Now, he did the score for that film, which was back in the 70s or something. Now, you did the music for Stacker Westwell, did you? What was your involvement with this film?
Well, they did the music for my music. Like afterwards, I didn't write it to their stuff, but yeah, they just took my music and fucked it up, all the images, and made something. I don't know. Don't really like it actually.
Well, we're going to show, because I've actually been told that in some ways it's like a 90s techno version of that Quatsi kind of. I don't know. Well,
I don't know. It's all right. Yeah, it's just like it's not really. It would have been wicked about 10 years ago, but it's just a bit sort of dated. But it's a laugh.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, about being amusing, and it's good.
Right. So keep that in mind.